What's going on, Laker fans? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all the latest Lakers news and rumors all off season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if you really want to help out the channel, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Laker 24-8 question of the day is, do you think that Zach LaVine to the Lakers is a realistic possibility? Would you want to see LaVine in LA? Let me know down below. And for all the latest Lakers news, head over to alllakers.com. Welcome to another episode of the Lakers 24-8 podcast. I'm joined today by Mr. Eric Yulo. What up, Eric? Thanks for rocking with us once again.
Oh, absolutely. This is the best part of my week, Doug, just sitting here chopping up with Lakers with you. So looking forward to it. And yeah, stoked to do another one of these.
Yeah, man. If you don't know, Eric Yulo, he covers the Lakers for alllakers.com, an affiliate of Sports Illustrated. He's a part of the channel here at Lakers 24. And we're going to jump right into it. We have to talk about this crazy rumor involving Zach LaVine, because you had the rumor mill swirling after Basketball Forever. They tweet out Zach LaVine is eyeing the possibility of joining the Lakers this summer through a sign-and-trade deal, according to ESPN. LaVine has the same agent as LeBron James. And 2 years ago, LaVine said, I would love to go out there and play with LeBron. Now, in the words of Kobe Bryant, that is a Bikram yoga stretch right there by Basketball Forever. I don't think there's much validity to this take, but what are your thoughts on this tweet? And one, do you think that it's completely bogus? And two, do you think that it is a realistic possibility?
I love NBA rumors. It helps out our website when there's good rumors out there. This is one of those that makes absolutely no sense. I doubt it's even verified. They're working off of a video from 2 years ago. And look, Basketball Forever, they do a lot of great stuff. I'm not saying they don't, but I am absolutely not buying the idea that the Bulls have just had a breakthrough season with that young core. Is going to just finally let Zach LaVine walk, who's really blossomed there in Chicago. He's had some knee issues this year. I think he only played in 67 games, but I am not buying these Zach LaVine rumors at all. But what about you?
I mean, look, if we're talking about NBA 2K, maybe you can get him on your 2K team if you customize your roster. But I think that's as close as you're going to get when it comes to bringing LaVine to LA. You know why I would love that? You know, I love my Bruins. I would love to see another Bruin, and maybe be different this time than it was with Russ in LA. But look, they're not going to trade Anthony Davis to the Chicago Bulls. I know the narrative. He's a hometown kid. Maybe that the Lakers want to go into a full rebuild and they say, hey, let's bring Zach LaVine. And then we get some picks out of it. And we start to have a more organic rebuild where you get a young player that we're not committed to for long-term like they were with Anthony Davis. You don't have the same injury concerns, but hey, let's not kid ourselves. Zach LaVine, he's a guy that sometimes he does have some issues staying on the court, and he did have a little bit of regression this season. Last year, made his first All-Star team, averaged 27.4 points per game, 5 boards, just under 5 assists. He had the offensive efficiency, the three-pointers, but this year, a little bit of a dip in his numbers when you look at points were down, rebounds, assists were down, and he really wasn't that guy in the postseason. I love Zach LaVine. I'm a big Zach LaVine fan. I think that he does have the charisma to play for the Lakers. I think he would be a fan favorite, and he's a guy, too, that I could see playing with LeBron James in the fact that if he's cooking, LeBron's going to feed him. I think that if you're LeBron James, you would love to have a player like Zach LaVine, but look, you're not going to fracture that relationship further with Clutch, even though you have the connection with Clutch and LaVine, but I just don't think that it's going to happen. I think this is completely an internet rumor. And we saw last year during the summer that there were some rumors that linked LaVine to LA, but it's not going to happen. This is complete bogus. I know we saw NFL free agency. We've seen some wild stuff, and you never want to say never, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I think the Lakers are still fully committed to Anthony Davis moving forward, and they're not going to cut ties with them.
Well, and if they do if the Lakers decide to make a sign trade with LaVine, and Eric Pink has pointed this out at Bleacher Report, he does a great job. They're going to be in a hard cap situation, which, you absolutely cannot go over the cap under any circumstances once you acquire a sign and trade with where the Lakers are with their payroll. That also means, too, that every player bonus, even if it's something like, LeBron James averaging 80 points a year, all those bonuses count towards your hard cap once you are in a hard cap situation. So I think the Lakers, they need flexibility. And if you do the LaVine trade, you do get some draft capital, you get some flexibility there. But as far as financial flexibility, you get absolutely none. You're pretty much taking it to the ceiling as far as where you can go with this roster and with your salary cap. So I think it'd be a pretty precarious position for the Lakers to put themselves in. And also, it's not happening. But I think that's something that fans need to think about too, is that hard cap scenario with getting LaVine in a sign and trade.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely agree with your point. I mean, when you get to a deeper level and you think about the idea of hard capping the Lakers for a player of Zach LaVine's caliber, don't get me wrong, he's a top 20, top 15 player on some nights if he has it going on the offensive end. But look, the reality is he's not a willing defender. He's a pure scorer. He's a bucket getter. Sometimes he's streaky at times. He has shown some fragile moments out there on the court as far as durability goes. And you're not going to trade a top 5 player when he's healthy and Anthony Davis for someone like Zach LaVine. So that move is not going to happen. So Laker fans, you heard it out there. You heard it from me, D-Mac. You heard it from Eric Yulo out there. Lakers are not going to be getting Zach LaVine for some of these packages that are being discussed, some of these rumors that are out there. And look, we wish there were some more rumors out there when it comes to player acquisition, but the Lakers, they've gotten themselves into this mess with a lack of financial flexibility, a lack of draft picks, and there's not a lot of teams out there that want to deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. And you have a lot of teams out there, really front offices, laughing at the Lakers in these situations. But yeah, guys, we're here all off season to give you guys the real talk when it comes to the Lakers. We're going to tell you guys what's fact and what's fiction all off season long. So be sure to subscribe to the Lakers 24/8 YouTube channel for up to the minute Lakers news and rumors. I don't care how the rumor is, if it seems far-fetched, if it seems realistic, we're going to be breaking it down for you all off season long. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Go follow my man, Eric Yulo, over on Twitter. You want to give your handle?
At EEULAU. It should also be right down below me. But yeah, always give us a follow, give Doug a follow. He's always got some great takes on everything sports, especially if you're a UCLA fan. So make sure to give Doug a follow too.
All right, my man. Hey, UC System, Gauchos Bruins. Let's do this. But yeah, thanks guys for rocking with us. See you next time. And as always, go Lakers.